on, folks? Good to see you. It's the 17th. We got the president speaking tonight, so let's get stoked on that. That's going to happen in about 15 minutes. I got some news updates coming at us out of the Providence, Rhode Island Police Department. Dan Bongino stepping down. Yeah. A lot of stuff going on. Nick Reiner suited up for being, I guess they're trying to protect him from suicide. All kinds of stuff, guys. It's cold out there. I'm cold. Sorry I didn't see you at 4, but I wanted to do this. Switch it up a little bit. I'm going to have my son this weekend, so needed to do that. Got to get prepared for that. How's your holiday season going thus far? You watching Christmas movies? You doing your shopping? You got the tree up? You got the lights up? You got family members around you that are going to be coming in? Got all the food in the freezer and in the fridge ready to be created? Get stoked on that. What a great time of year, man. What a great time of year. Woo-wee. Yeah, I'm always making y'all wait. Yeah, I do that. I do that. If you're listening on YouTube, please share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you're on Pilled, help out with gold pills. And if you're on Rumble, please share the stream. Hit the like button, all that kind of jazz. Glad you guys are here. But before we get into the news, let's go ahead and give a special thank you to Noble Gold. As we wrap up 2025, it's a good time to slow down and reflect on the year. If there's one thing we've all learned, it's that uncertainty isn't temporary. It's the world we live in now. Waiting for things to go back to normal, it isn't a plan, it's a gamble. For over a decade, my friends at Noble Gold Investments have helped Americans protect themselves and the people that they love by diversifying their wealth with gold and silver. Look, no one knows what 2026 will bring, but one thing is for sure. In an uncertain world, real wealth isn't digital. It's physical, it's lasting, and it's yours. So when you're sitting around the table this holiday season surrounded by family members, the best gift that you can give them isn't under the tree, it's peace of mind. And that's what Noble Gold delivers, peace of mind, 1 ounce at a time. Before the year ends, take one smart step toward a safer future. Visit noblegoldinvestments.com and get your free wealth protection kit today. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. Don't leave your future to chance. This holiday season, when you open a qualified account with Noble Gold Investments, you'll receive 10 1-ounce commemorative solid holiday coins, each beautifully designed with a jolly snowman and a warm season's greetings engraving. These limited edition silver coins make thoughtful gifts for friends and family, or a unique addition to your own collection. They're a joyful way to celebrate the season and invest in something real. And we're back. Yeah, we're Angel. Birthday is January 12th. We're not there yet. I'm not 41 yet. God, I'm 41 and my son is going to be 14. Jesus. Seen more sunsets than I'm going to see. Yeah. Old Norm MacDonald line. God rest his soul, too. Breaking home security camera video has been released by the FBI showing the Brown University shooter walking directly past multiple Providence PD and fire vehicles. Where is the dash cam video? Oh, this is a great point. Where is the dash cam video? Something reeks. Were none of the government cameras working in Providence that night? I mean, we talked about it earlier, or yesterday rather, talking about the the 800 plus cameras that are, you know, don't even work on Brown University, which is crazy. So you see all the cop cars down here at the end of the road. Let me blow that up for you. Right here, you can see all the cop cars. I mean, you're telling me that, I mean, I don't know what this footage is from. Is this someone's house? Is this from a light post? What is this? I mean, it looks like it's on like a public sidewalk, to be honest. But here, let's look. There he is right down there crossing. He's right there in all black in front of all these cops. No dash cams. Nothing picks this guy up. It is very, very strange. This cop is right here. He's a good, 50 feet closer than we are right now. But, I mean, these guys over here are extremely close. They don't get nothing. Nothing. So, I mean, it is a very interesting question just to say, like, were any of the dash cams working? Is anything working in Providence? A lot is reeking of suspicion when it comes to this. Wouldn't you say? Does any of this make sense? Who knows? Who knows? So where's the dash cam video? He's walking right there. We still don't have an idea of this guy? It's crazy. Crazy. I'll show you guys this too. President Trump's going to speak in about 8 minutes. So, wow, does Brown University know something about Mustafa Karabuk? And are they trying to make their association now disappear? Isn't this very interesting that Brett was speaking about this yesterday? Called it. October 16th, 2023. Mustafa is also currently the cultural programming coordinator for the Global Brown Center on the e-board of the Arab Society. Brown University, there he is. So this is the guy they're saying who did it. This guy right here. We showed him yesterday walking around. I mean, is this why they wanted to keep it hush-hush? Because he actually works for the school? For the university? For an elite university that's $100,000 a year, folks? They're just keeping it hush-hush. Are they not? So, people got questions, and rightfully so. Let's back that up. Go back up here. So Providence officials are now saying that the attack happened in an old part of Brown's building. So there weren't any cameras. A reporter calls bullshit. I can't even believe they're saying this.
It doesn't come as a surprise to me, at least, that there are cameras in the newer part of the building. And there is video footage, okay? So there's the back part of the building, old part, and front part, new part. The shooting occurs in the old part, towards the back, up towards Hope Street. In that older part of the building, there are fewer, if any, cameras in that location. I imagine because it's an older building. So as students are fleeing the area of the shooting into the new part of the building, there are cameras in that brand new building that show that chaos. But the only video of the presumed, anticipated, suspected, however you want to define it, person of interest, you have it. We would release it if we thought it would be helpful in identifying this subject, because we are relying on the press and public to help get us there. There would be no reason for us to hold it back. We're looking for the best image we can.
Dan, got a follow-up. Attorney General, thank you for explaining that, because it really clarifies it. Although I'm sure some people watching would think a multi-million-dollar school with a huge endowment could afford new cameras in an old building. That's my statement. Here's my question.
A multi-billion-dollar campus, a multi-billion-dollar school. It's an old building. Come on. What are you talking about? They still use candles. They don't even use there's no electricity. I'm just going to be honest. There's no electricity in that old building where he went and targeted that woman, young lady. lying right to our face over and over again. This is just so nuts how much we're being lied to. After watching the surveillance video of the brown, you know what, bang bang, it seems even more like a targeted assassination. More mass, you know what's, a pull up to crowded buildings with long guns and start banging away. This guy walked for minutes in the area with no noticeable gun, then started jogging towards the building where he shot one of the few conservative leaders on a radical campus. That seems like an assassination of Ella Cook, possibly with an innocent bystander taking down with her. Watch close when he sprints. He knew Ella was going to be there soon. This was someone who had access to schedules. Holy Christ. Okay, he's going to Cook Street over to Manning. I mean, this is a nice little town. Cobblestone. Okay. Picking up a little bit of speed there. Okay. So now he's going, he went from Cook Street to, all right, here he is. So he's going from George Street. Oh, now he's coming back. Going back towards Cook Street. Video from 110 Benevolent shows this guy walking some more. God, these colonial homes. I love this. I wish they would have got this guy, though. He's going through this house again? Are they just showing stuff over and over? So he's kind of like walking like block to block. Okay, maybe not. There he goes. Oh, what the fuck? The guy walking up the street looks even crazier right there. Right here. Why did this guy, as soon as this guy's kind of dressed weird. I understand it's very cold up there, but he's dressed weird too. I don't know. And then he starts sprinting. Up, then starts. What the fuck? Dude, Buck Swain, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. I hope you and your family are doing great, dude. Guy helped me move in the first day I was up here. One of the greatest guys ever. Great dude. So good to see you, man. Glad you're here. What a swell guy. Good guy. Likes cigars. Pipes, I think, right? Am I wrong? Pipe? Where's the rifle? Does anybody know President Trump speaking? Where's everybody on Pilled? Are we good on Pilled? And then that's all we have. Yeah. I mean, I get it. He's live. Thank you. Celeste, I appreciate it. Let's go.
Prisons and jails, mental institutions. They were drug dealers, gang members, 1,008 of whom killed more than one person. This is what the Biden administration allowed to happen to our country, and it can never be allowed to happen again. We had men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, crime at record levels with law enforcement, and words such as that just absolutely forbidden. We had the worst trade deals ever made, and our country was laughed at from all over the world. But they're not laughing anymore. Over the past 11 months, we have brought more positive change to Washington than any administration in American history. There's never been anything like it, and I think most would agree. I was elected in a landslide, winning the popular vote and all 7 swing states and everything else, with a mandate to take on a sick and corrupt system that really just took the wealth from people and crushed the dreams of the American people. For the last 4 years, the United States was ruled by politicians who fought only for insiders, illegal aliens, career criminals, corporate lobbyists, prisoners, terrorists, and above all, foreign nations, which took advantage of us at levels never seen before. They flooded your cities and towns with illegal aliens. They decimated your hard-earned savings. They indoctrinated your children with hate for America. They just released a level of violent felons that we had never seen to prey on innocent. They caused war. They caused mayhem. They caused a horrible situation all over the globe. But now you have a president who fights for the law-abiding, hardworking people of our country, the ones who make this nation run, who make this nation work. And after just 1 year, we have achieved more than anyone could have imagined. Starting on day one, I took immediate action to stop the invasion of our southern border. For the past 7 months, 0 illegal aliens have been allowed into our country, a feat which everyone said was absolutely impossible. Do you remember when Joe Biden said that he needed Congress to pass legislation to help close the border? He was always blaming Congress and everyone else. As it turned out, we didn't need legislation. We just needed a new president. We inherited the worst border anywhere in the world, and we quickly turned it into the strongest border in the history of our country. In other words, in a few short months, we went from worst to best. We're deporting criminals, restoring safety to our most dangerous cities. Just take a look at Washington, D.C. It's at levels of safety that we've never seen before. And they decimated the bloodthirsty foreign drug cartels. We did that all by ourselves with our people, and we're so proud of it because they were poisoning and destroying our population. Drugs brought in by ocean and by sea are now down 94%. We have broken the grip of sinister woke radicals in our schools, and control over those schools is back now in the hands of our great and loving states where education belongs. After rebuilding the United States military in my first term, and with the addition we are adding right now, we have the most powerful military anywhere in the world, and it's not even close. I've restored American strength, settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years peace to the Middle East, and secured the release of the hostages, both living and dead. Here at home, we're bringing our economy back from the brink of ruin. The last administration and their allies in Congress looted our treasury for trillions of dollars, driving up prices and everything at levels never seen before. I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast. Let's look at the facts. Under the Biden administration, car prices rose 22% and in many states 30% or more. Gasoline rose 30 to 50%. Hotel rates rose 37%. Airfares rose 31%. Now under our leadership, they are all coming down and coming down fast. Democrat politicians also sent the cost of groceries soaring, but we are solving that too. The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down 33% compared to the Biden last year. The price of eggs is down 82% since March, and everything else is falling rapidly. And it's not done yet, but boy, are we making progress. Nobody can believe what's going on. Here are just some of the efforts that we have underway. You will see in your wallets and bank accounts in the new year. After years of record-setting falling incomes, our policies are boosting take-home pay at a historic pace. Under Biden, real wages plummeted by $3,000. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has seen a wage increase of $1,300. For construction workers, it's $1,800. For miners, we're bringing back clean, beautiful coal. It's $3,300. And for the first time in years, wages are rising much faster than inflation. Remember that. The wages, just look at it. Wages are going up much faster than inflation. How big is that? Very importantly, there are more people working today than at any time in American history, and 100% of all jobs created since I took office have been in the private sector. Think of that. 100% of all jobs have been in the private sector rather than government, which is the only way to make a country powerful and great. This historic trend will continue. Already, I've secured a record-breaking $18 trillion of investment into the United States, which means jobs, wage increases, growth, factory openings, and far greater national security. Much of this success has been accomplished by tariffs. My favorite word, tariffs, which for many decades have been used successfully by other countries against us, but not anymore. Companies know that if they build in America, there are no tariffs, and that's why they're coming home to the USA in record numbers. They're building factories and plants at levels we haven't seen, AI, automobiles. We're doing what nobody thought was even possible, not even remotely possible. There has never, frankly, been anything like it. 1 year ago, our country was dead. We were absolutely dead. Our country was ready to fail, totally failed. Now, we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And that's said by every single leader that I've spoken to over the last 5 months. Next year, you will also see the results of the largest tax cuts in American history that were really accomplished through our great, big, beautiful bill, perhaps the most sweeping legislation ever passed in Congress. We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill. That includes no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. Under these cuts, many families will be saving between $11,000 and $20,000 a year, and next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund season of all time. Because of tariffs, along with the just passed One Big Beautiful Bill, tonight I am also proud to announce that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members will receive a special, we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas, a Warrior Dividend. In honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending every soldier $1,776. Think of that. And the checks are already on the way. Nobody understood that one until about 30 minutes ago. We made a lot more money than anybody thought because of tariffs, and the bill helped us along. Nobody deserves it more than our military, and I say congratulations to everybody. And by the way, we now have record enlistment in our military, and last year we had among the worst recruitment numbers in our military's history. What a difference a year makes. In addition, I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interests to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. I negotiated directly with the drug companies and foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country for many decades, to slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%. In other words, your drug costs will be plummeting downward. And I used the threat of tariffs to get foreign countries who would never have done it to pay the cost of this giant dollar reduction. They stopped ripping us off, and it began as of 4 days ago. There has never been anything like this in the history of our country. Drugs have only gone up, but now they'll be going down by numbers never conceived possible. It's called Most Favored Nation. And no president has ever had the courage or ability to get this done until now. The first of these unprecedented price reductions will be available starting in January through a new website, TRUREporting.gov. And these big price cuts will greatly reduce the cost of health care. I'm also taking on the gigantic health insurance companies that have gotten rich on billions of dollars of money that should go directly to the people. The money should go to the people. That's you. So they can buy their own health insurance, which will give far better benefits at much lower cost. It will be far better health insurance. The current Unaffordable Care Act was created to make insurance companies rich. It was bad health care at much too high a cost. And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats, and they are demanding those increases, and it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Unaffordable Care Act, and everybody knew it. Again, I want the money to go directly to the people so you can buy your own health care. You'll get much better health care at a much lower price. The only losers will be insurance companies that have gotten rich, and the Democrat Party, which is totally controlled by those same insurance companies. They will not be happy, but that's okay with me, because you, the people, are finally going to be getting great health care at a lower cost. Another major focus is the cost of energy. For years, the radical left Democrats exploited the green energy scam as an excuse to funnel many billions of dollars into their own massive slush funds, as their energy restrictions drastically drove up prices, and they drove them up at record levels. Electricity costs surged 30 to 100% under Biden, and the typical family lost $5,000 to $10,000 in higher energy costs. Think of that, $5,000 to $10,000 you lost. On day one, I declared a national energy emergency. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in much of the country. In some states, it, by the way, just hit $1.99 a gallon. And within the next 12 months, we will have opened 1,600 new electrical generating plants, a record, and it's a record that won't be beaten by practically, I would say, by anybody, or certainly not very soon. Prices on electricity and everything else will fall dramatically. The Democrat inflation disaster, again, the worst in the history of our country, also robbed millions of Americans of home ownership and indeed the American dream. The yearly cost of a typical new mortgage increased by $15,000 under Democrat rule. In 11 months, we've already gotten that annual cost down by $3,000, and it's coming down a lot lower. Wait till you see. The numbers are going to be shocking. And I'll soon announce our next chairman of the Federal Reserve, someone who believes in lower interest rates by a lot, and mortgage payments will be coming down even further. Early the new year, and you will see this, in the new year, I will announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in American history. A major factor in driving up housing costs was the colossal border invasion. We have never been invaded. This is the worst thing that, frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing that the Biden administration did to our country is the invasion at the border. The last administration and their allies in Congress brought in millions and millions of migrants and gave them taxpayer-funded housing while your rent and housing costs skyrocketed. Over 60% of growth in the rental market came from foreign migrants. At the same time, illegal aliens stole American jobs and flooded emergency rooms, getting free health care and education paid for by you, the American taxpayer. They also increased the cost of law enforcement by numbers so high that they are not even to be mentioned. For the first time in 50 years, we are now seeing reverse migration as migrants go back home, leaving more housing and more jobs for Americans. In the year before my election, all net creation of jobs was going to foreign migrants. Since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American-born citizens, 100%. In the end, government either serves the productive, patriotic, hardworking American citizen, or it serves those who break the laws, cheat the system, and seek power and profit at the expense of our nation. Look at Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over the economics of the state. Facts. And have stolen billions and billions of dollars from Minnesota and indeed from the United States of America. And we're going to put an end to it. For so long as before my election, the vast majority of good and decent Americans were forced to watch as corrupt politicians plundered the halls of power, exploited our taxpayers, and pillaged every system that makes civilized society function. But not anymore, and you see that every day, not anymore. We're putting America first, and we are making America great again. Very simple. We are making America great again. Tonight, after 11 months, our border is secure. Inflation is stopped. Wages are up. Prices are down. Our nation is strong. America is respected. And our country is back, stronger than ever before. We're poised for an economic boom, the likes of which the world has never seen. Soon we will host the World Cup and the Olympics, both of which I got. But most importantly, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence.
Let's go.
There could be no more fitting tribute to this epic milestone than to complete the comeback of America that began just 1 year ago. When the world looks at us next year, let them see a nation that is loyal to its citizens, faithful to its workers, confident to its identity, certain to its destiny, and the envy of the entire globe. We are respected again like we have never been respected before. To each and every one of you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you all.
And there we go. What do you guys think?
And God bless you, Mr. President.
Oh my God, look what this guy has behind him. A Mickey and Minnie Mouse menorah. Okay. Okay, sure. All right, well, I hope that brought you some joy. I hope that expected more, honestly. We all do. What do you guys think in the chat? Over too soon. Gold Elect says, thank you, President Trump. Okay. I get it. Jane says, this is his report card. He gets a Q+. Ooh. I like that, too. Well, the troops are getting $1,776. That'll help them for Christmas just in time. I mean, we are 8 days away, and it's good. To, what is it? 1.8 million troops? Is that all the troops we have? I figured there'd be more, but there's 350 million plus Americans. He didn't say anything to help support poor seniors. Well, yeah, he did. He was talking about he's bringing down insurance costs. He's bringing down the housing. He touched on that stuff. He talked about bringing down the price of medicine, bigly. We need you in the UK, President Trump. Starmer is a disaster. I can't even imagine being in the UK. I really can't. Dio. Yep, prescription costs are coming down. Too many naysayers always pecking at him. He's done more than any critic could. I agree. Chevron is leaving California. They bring in $300 billion, but with the prices and regulations, they said it's worth losing $1 billion to move all oil productions out of state. With same with Phillips. Wow. No tax on Social Security. That is also true. Virginia Brooks says none of that helps me, period. Virginia, what do you want? No income tax? I think he's doing that too, right? That has to help you. Right? I understand the frustration. I get it. Hope Florida brings no property tax. Yeah. I hope South Carolina does the same thing, War Angel. For sure. I want to thank Carrie for the cookie over there on Rumble. Or excuse me, on Pilled, rather. Thank you. I got an $18 raise this year. Big deal. What company are you working for? Don't leave that job, though. Don't leave that job. That means gas is $4.85 now, will soar in the price of products. A tub, if folders was $4.99 now, is $17.99 and a rising. A one bedroom is $2,200, $1,500 each person for a shared room. That's just rent. Yeah. It takes time. This is a big plus. They tripled my property tax this year. Did they really? I haven't even looked at my property taxes. Oh, Folgers coffee. You drink Folgers? Don't you feel exposed, shameful? As expected, nothing but facts. Hanging on by my chinny chin chin. I got multiple chins. I got more chins than a... Can't say the rest of that. You guys can finish it. Just reading you guys' thoughts on all this. Don't you feel exposed? Love you, Thomas. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Jane. Gas below 250. Property taxes are the biggest scam. Oh, 100%. We definitely need to get rid of that. Is gas below 250? I don't even know. I guess we could look that up in what my state, South Carolina. Average gas price in South Carolina. 260. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not. I mean, I told you guys a million times. I have it in my phone where it was $1.18. You were still cute, Thomas. Thank you, War Angel. Fatter than ever. Gotta lose weight. How much y'all pay for Christmas trees this year? Those motherfuckers have been expensive, Appalachia Badger. What you do is you get a fake tree. And then you use your gift cards, your Visa gift cards, and then you look for prices on the trees, deals on the tree. I think our Christmas tree, our fake Christmas tree this year was like $350. And my girlfriend spent like $103 on it. $285 in Port Charlotte. Okay. Texas property taxes are out of control. Pathetic. Can't afford a home because taxes are too high. A lot of people moving to Texas. Are you near Austin or Dallas? Trust the plan. Trust sessions. Ha, 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 ha. Thomas, will you do a show with Linda? I've already done a show, Jane. Did you see it? We're going to do another. We're going to try. I mean, we're going into Christmas. I don't know if we'll do one this month, but we'll definitely do one in January. We'll be picking up steam there. I mean, this is like, extremely busy time of the year. You know that. I have a 9-foot fake tree. I put mine up in the middle of my of the field. Looks fabulous. Love it. Gold elect. Austin is the worst place for property taxes. Move out of that liberal crap hole. Yeah. I get that. Jane, did you see the comeback episode of Beyond the Headlines? If you didn't, and all the other Beyond the Headlines are on YouTube. You can go check those out. Those are up. It's cool stuff. Virginia Brooks says, try living on $1,000 a month and they raise your property taxes to triple. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, for a long time there, I went through all my savings. I get it. Texas has a lot of, yeah. They do. Careful. And everybody keep your head on a swivel for the next, I don't know, forever, I suppose. Who knows? But I do think, and I will say this, I do think that 2026 is going to be fantastic for a lot of Americans. What will be your great awakening? Are you entertained yet? I'm already pretty awakened. Paranormal and cryptic stuff, so interesting. Yeah. War Angel, I like it too. I love that stuff. Are you entertained? Not one illegal has left our town. They are everywhere. Ugh. That sucks. I can't wait to go back to work at the beginning of January. This has been a long shutdown. Damn. You're still shut down? That's crazy. Appalachia badge. Damn. Well, if you guys want to get some merch, you see it right down there. You go to riseattireusa.com /INTL/True Reporting or / whatever that is. Yeah, it's /. You can hit up the Cash App if you guys want to. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow, I believe, with Brett Collins. So, Deradio, Merry Christmas, right back at you. Thank you all for watching and hanging out, chilling like villains. Yeah, guys. Sleepy. I wish that was longer, to be honest. Appalachia Badge, Merry Christmas to all. Yes. I agree. Yeah, we should be back tomorrow at 4. Virginia Brooks, Merry Christmas. Right back at you. Only Jesus will save us. Don't be deceived. I understand. I get that. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, War Angel. God bless you. Always good to see your name. Always good to see everybody's name. Well, War Angel has a special place in both me and my girlfriend's heart. She's a very nice, wonderful woman. You should have spoken longer. Agree, Thomas. Yeah, 100%. Goldilect, thanks for the cookie. Will you have special shows again, or was that secret? Yeah, I will. Buck Swain, brother, I will. I'll hang out, dude. You have my number still, I hope. Hit me up. I love you guys very much. I'll go ahead and release the gold pills. Have a great evening. Just know that in the end, God wins. Peace.